Today we're going to be looking at managing a wave record. We have a separate video that looks at creating a wave. So to find out how to get to this process, go ahead and watch that video first. Once I'm on the wave record and someone has begun work on that wave, I'll see a couple of pieces of information. So I'm on my wave record. I can see the picking type that I selected. I can see it's in progress, which means someone is working on it. I can see the wave type that it was a sales order, as well as the location and the date that I released it. The created date and release date can be different. You can create a wave and just set it to not released and then eventually release it if you wanted to. So these are my sales orders, my customers, how many line items I have in the total quantity. I can go to the line items page and just get, a greater view if these orders had more than one item. Obviously, I'd see, more than one line here. I can see the specific item that is on each of these sales orders. I can go to pick tasks. So if you've seen any of the picking videos in the mobile device, when you click on the pick task in that process, this is what you're clicking into. So I can open this. It becomes its own record to keep track of the information that's going on for picking for this wave. So I can see this is the total picked quantity. It's for this wave. This is the person who's the assigned picker. I can manually assign this. Otherwise, if I don't want to, it's just whoever clicks into that wave in the mobile device gets assigned to this pick task in this wave. I can see my recommended bins, any serial lot numbers, and notes. And then if I'm looking at this line items subtab, I can see the quantity that was required to be picked, the quantity that was actually picked. There's 0 remaining. I can go to inventory detail and I can see like what bin, if there were lot numbers that were used, if there were particular inventory statuses that were picked. I can see this is the lot number that you picked, this is the bin, this is the quantity, as well as the status. Now, the reason why this wave is still in progress is because these sales orders had not been picked and shipped. They're still in a status, packed and shipped. They're still just in a status of picked. Once those are moved to packed and eventually then shipped, the wave will be closed out because we've completed the full process of that order. I can also see ship to information, carriers if I need to. Sometimes what can happen is the pick task can get a little bit off kilter with the wave. That's what this synchronization complete thing is for. If that does happen, we just need to select the match button on the wave of the pick task, and that kind of solves whatever discrepancy in quantities there are. So I can see recommended bins that were recommended to this person when they were picking. System information is just telling me, this happened via script when this person clicked into here. So sometimes what also happens is we get into a place where we need to back out pick tasks or delete a wave. Well, we can have a separate video that will talk about that. It's a little more involved. You kind of have to go to the pick task and back out the picked quantity, back out the assigned picker. But there is a way to do that. So we can delete the pick task, back out the wave if we need to do that.